Okay. Yeah. What?
How are you, bro? You're already laughing. I
My
don't know.
guy. My guy.
What a week. What a week.
I think there's some mistakes I'm not going to make again. Because, not mistakes, but the learnings. In life, you have to take learnings.
Definitely. Tell me, what's happening? Like,
Before you
last
get into that,
Yeah.
welcome back to the guys. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Maverick Podcast. We're excited to be back again. We started this 4 weeks ago, man.
Yeah,
It's been an amazing
month,
journey. Yeah, lots of learnings. All the episodes have been great.
If I can tell you guys one thing, is that Kim has a lot of jazz for you. He's laughing, he's happy.
Oh, boy.
And, man, what a week.
Let's jump into it. You know, I went for brunch.
Welcome back to the podcast. Eliakim at Haire.
Mr. Benjamin
Barasha. Good to have you at the Maverick Podcast again. We changed location today just to give you a bit of a recap of flavor. However,
new look and feel.
Let's dive right in.
Let's dive right into it. I went for brunch. Tankare. The Tankare brunch at Lasha 2.
You?
Man. It was amazing. It was a Father's Day.
So much fun this month.
It was a Father's Day edition. So I went through, got some food with my boy Mark Ethan.
Yeah.
And a few of my work colleagues. Went well. Met my man Mr. Barasha somewhere on Bandali Res.
I think Florence needs to release me. However, before we get into the gist of what happened, what is to happen, we thank you very much for tuning in. A month long now.
A month long now.
We've had 4 episodes, and that has been the first introduction of the podcast that was marketing hacks, entertainment this weekend, leveraging social capital, and last week we had mental health. We intended to continue with mental health this week. However, the month was ending and we decided, you know what? How about we give them something else that,
Let's keep it a bit fun.
Keep it a bit fun. Then we can always jump into other things, but we want to give you a recap of what you guys have been listening to, what you guys have been watching.
Yeah.
So tell us about last weekend.
Okay. For starters, I went for my first elevator. I've been talking about this elevator thing. Elevator. So I said, you know what? It's my partner, he supports me and everything. Let me pass by elevator. I passed by, sat on the middle table with Alex and Roy. I had a very nice meal at Kenji's. Kenji's has really good food. The burger wasn't falling all over, just right.
We appreciate.
But one thing I must tell you, before you go for elevator,
drink water.
Ensure your energy levels are to the roof.
So they shouldn't drink water, they should drink Rock Boom perhaps.
Rock Boom. Those things.
So what has happened over the past 1 month ever since we started? What has been going on? I mean, events.
It's been quite a lot, It's been quite a lot. A lot of brand-led events across the board. There was a world show that happened at the center. It was really, really great.
I think they got so many people coming in. I think they didn't expect it. Even people that had paid for their slots there did not get in. It was quite challenging for them, but somehow they managed.
Yeah.
The backlash on the internet was very minimal. I mean, it sold out.
Boys to Men was great.
Boys to Men was great, but Chiga Nation was great.
Chiga Nation was great.
A couple of other things.
I feel like, I just feel like, as consumers, we need to be mindful. We know that we're going to these places. Don't be last minute.
A
lot of people were last minute.
A lot of people were last minute. Like for World, I remember getting to the gate. And with Polo, the security detail told us, you know what, we are only letting in people who bought their tickets earlier. Like you cannot be able to pay at the gate, for example.
That's true.
And even then it was hard because I think Alibi asked them to sell a couple of tickets that were left, and after that there was no more to give away. But it was a successful event. It was fun, and sorry that they had to chase some friends away, but I mean...
Oh, really?
Yeah. It got full to the brim, and honestly, it was honestly a security concern. The security kept warning us, we do not want a stampede to happen here. We do not want this. So, while it took a lot of understanding to,
feel like also Wednesdays are back.
Yeah, Wednesdays are back.
Just to get you on those Wednesdays. Do you remember like those days, the 2019 Wednesdays
Wiki
D? It was all about Boss Lady Wednesday at Hideout.
Yeah.
Lugogo Bypass was
Lugogo Bypass
ruling.
was standing up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it first took a very big dip. I think because of the lockdown, Wiki D went away. The Boss Lady wasn't a case anymore. And for a lot of people, we thought, you know what? Even for the people in the entertainment industry, I think it was always, midweek is hard. Midweek, it's. But then it's coming back up. We have Wahala Wednesday at Thrones. We have Groove Wednesday at Kenji's. We have, to mention, we have Vault, and Sheila Gashumba is doing it very well at Vault. A couple of other places.
Shisanyama has
Shisanyama Squad Wednesdays.
Squad Wednesdays.
How did I forget
up,
that?
Yeah.
Squad Wednesdays is a problem.
Yeah. Oh man.
Double trouble.
We saw the rise of Alien Skin.
Alien Skin and Palazzo has been a very big fight, by the way. I don't know what you think about it.
I think it was the highlight. It was the highlight hype of June.
I mean, from the show, Alien probably thinks, this is not going to work out. Books a smaller venue. Later blames his promoter for not choosing a bigger venue because, we saw what happened. It went overboard. And for Palazzo, it went the way it went. Then we got to the stage where they had to do a show in London. Yeah. Both of them still. And it came back to, this man assaulted me. I didn't want to be there.
I was heading to practice, basketball practice on my way, to Entebbe. So a biker passes me on those wheelies and, And I'm like, okay, who is this dude? So the guy pushes me to the side.
Okay.
I go to the side, another border guy passes me, and I'm like, Vayo, guy, Itawo. I'm like, what? Only to see Alien Subaru, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. How does this Subaru look like?
Yeah, it's futuristic. It's from like those
Mad Max
type situations. The guy just passed me. I was tempted to join his convoy, but then a taco guy, just jumped in and the taxi guy entered. But I think that was really good for him because it's really sprung his brand to where it needs to be. How does he capitalize on that to remain more than just relevant now?
But from what I see, he's doing well and he's not backing out. Why? He's creating more music every other week, almost every other week. He has music. For example, I saw on Boo that he had released a song with Clever J. When did you last hear from Clever J?
It's been a minute.
Yeah, so he has a song with Clever J that has been released or is yet to be released. And I think he's capitalizing. Like it does. It's what would I say? It's not here forever. Like it's his moment, and he's taking.
I just think if he capitalizes on it the right way, I think he will go.
What would be the right way if you were to?
No, I've seen people just come in for a minute and step away. Like remember that guy? What's his name? MC Africa. It's a Friday.
It's a Friday then.
It's a Friday and then it's no longer a Friday.
However,
I really
it's Elevator Friday.
Yeah.
So,
I wanted to give a shout out.
Yes, please.
To our sponsors for today. We are at CNA Rooftop in Zambia. And Nick was kind enough to give us this lovely space. We wanted to have an early...
We're in Kampala.
Yeah. We wanted to have an early talk show. Just want to give you the sounds and sights of Kampala. There's life going on. Like schools, there's sirens.
We didn't want to stay in a closed space. We wanted to give you a feel of Kampala, and there's a convoy happening, then there are people building right behind us, and that's Kampala for you.
Kampala for us, yeah. So we will be moving to a number of places. Just tell us where you'd want us to go to and have an interaction with the space.
As a matter of fact, when you speak about going around places, you've heard of Forking Around Kampala.
Oh yeah,
by Lucy Smiles.
It sounds a bit forking, yeah.
Forking, yeah.
Forking around.
Like don't fork around, but
Ihuma.
Ihuma, like a fork.
All right, forking around Kampala.
Yeah, so Forking Around Kampala happened as well last month. June has been very eventful.
Yeah, my sister, Atwinelin, is an editor.
Yeah,
she was invited. She told me, invite only 200K, and I'm like, I want to come with you. I'm also a creator, but she was like, no, I'm invited. I'm like, you go have fun, So she went through. Was quite eventful. having content creators in one space to really engage and see how they can boost each other. I think it's one community that has really stuck with each other and they really help each other get through.
In one way or another.
Creators collaborating. Their collaborations are really helping them, get the properties that they deserve.
Like, I mean, from away from folking around Kampala, Lucy Smiles has always been a great influencer, obviously. A great, with whatever she does. And we saw recently there was an Explore Uganda thing going on.
Yeah.
I think they didn't do so well with the selection of influencers in the first run.
Okay.
However, they brought on Lucy Smiles and we saw that the feedback was doing well. What do you think about traveling in Kampala, in Uganda?
Traveling in Uganda is quite diverse and it's quite broad. There's lots of places to go to. There's lots of hidden gems in Uganda. So I just think people, I follow quite a number of travel influencers on TikTok and people really know how to pick their niche. This person, I follow Tess the traveler on TikTok. She will pick the smallest of places to go to and she's picking really nice niche properties that she can sell to her consumers.
Yeah.
And people keep asking, so where is this place? Where is that place? So I think if people just know what kind of niche they are going into, the market is enough for all of us influencers or content creators.
Have you been to any band nights? Speaking of going around in places, before we can look at the bigger picture of moving between districts. How have you seen moving around a couple of spots in Kampala, band nights, Balboa here?
Band nights have always maintained. And they are the go-to theme night for any outlet that wants its consumers to interact with each other, to connect at a deeper level. Band nights not only going to just having the band curate, but they get people to come on stage, karaoke for each other, and for me that drives. People have a lot of stress. And
definitely.
These band nights really bring all categories from 50 and above, 45. Even your 28-year-olds, your 21-year-olds, they'll go for the band nights. Just to really have a connection. They've been quite consistent across Kampala.
What's your favorite band in Kampala? Your favorite band venue?
Not venue. I'll just anywhere a Baker band plays.
True.
Is quite nice because they're really good. I love.
Now they're playing at Riders. From what I know, they're playing at Riders now. They're also playing at Balboa with DJ Alva, and they're doing really well. They're doing really well. I think if you ask me, I know only a Baker band.
Okay. Janzi also.
Janzi.
There's a lot of upcoming bands that are also in the market space. Let's dive into. June is done. June was quite eventful, but June is done.
But is it
June
really
is ending with a bang.
June is ending with a bang. That's why I feel like it's not really done. Like it's not over until it's over. Because we had Sky's exclusive yesterday. Irene Tali performed at Sky's Hotel Naguru. Went really well. We had an after party at the Eclipse. It is the first of its kind, but it's also doing very well for the first edition. We had DJ Boogie, Viana Indy, we had DJ Vans, we had DJ Emmy, and a couple of other people that joined us there. And it went really well, really well. Boys to Men, I think, was also a highlight for Irene Ntale. So we built on that to have her for the show, and I can say that we did not do the wrong move.
The financial year is ending.
The financial year is ending. At the same time, we're getting out of June and diving into a new month that is July. So when the money has been released, also sevens have come up. And we shall be in Ginger, Pirates Strong.
Shout out to the Pirates.
Yeah. Going to the Nile to sail smoothly. Also, Roast and Rhyme is over here.
Friday into Saturday, then we have brunch on Sunday.
Sunday service. That's
Sunday
my highlight.
service brunch.
Dressed in all white, chilling at the Nile.
It's going to be hosted by
Ethan Kavuma. Selected J will be playing. There will be Cohen JC. There will be Shiba Karunji. Then there will be Moonji. Shout out to Bell Lager.
Okay. First Sunday of the month, Rock Branch is also going to have its people.
So what happens to the branches in Kampala when everyone is trying to move out of the city to go to Jinja, to the Stone City?
All I can tell my consumers is just make a sound financial decision. If you feel like Jinja is it for you, man,
honestly, for me, Jinja is everything because we've been missing rugby. And then we have Pirates coming back after winning the season. They're coming back to show us that, you know what, we want this too. Then there are teams that are telling us, no, this one is ours. Then there's Roast and Rhyme. Why not go to Jinja? And it's all...
Yeah.
The sevens are a 2-day experience, Saturday, Sunday. Roast and Rhyme starts today, so it's a 3-day experience. So why not spend the weekend away in Jinja, relax, chill? What do you say about that? For you, you've been trying to dodge the Jinja plan.
I think I'll go for the Sunday morning brunch in Jinja.
Should we make a bet here on air?
No.
Kampala men.
Personally,
don't trust Kampala men.
Not Kampala men. I just have a few commitments. I just also rejoined basketball again. For the Night Riders. So I will have.
I remember the season you were on the touchline just shaking your head, hitting your knees.
No.
What brought you back to the basketball?
I just feel like I can contribute. I don't want to do much. I'm not LeBron James.
Superstar. I am like, we need you. We are in trouble.
That's what I don't like about this man. He's always up my ear about small things. I'm not LeBron James. I just want to make a contribution to my team. I do well with leadership. And as long as I can have a great second round, I think it will be good. We have some friendlies in Entebbe. Yeah. So personally, I'll be taking my vibe to the streets of Entebbe just to relax.
Does it mean we shall have less of your time?
No. I will figure out my time. I will be consistent with my time. I'm back to work as well, so definitely.
Oh yeah, the leave is finally over.
The leave is done, yeah. Just to get you guys as well in check, we do need you guys to support our podcast. We are releasing a series of hospitality ebooks. Our ebook is $10, roughly 30,000 shillings. Please share with us. Feel free. This keeps our podcast running. It keeps us showing up for you guys every day at newer venues, newer spaces, new experiences, and of course, always bringing value to you guys. Follow Maverick at Maverick UG on all socials. Mr. Barasha on all socials.
Eliodom.
We are at CNA Rooftop in Nsambia.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And also, we shall be sharing concept notes for the first 3 people to subscribe to the. After this, the first people to subscribe after watching this particular episode, we could possibly share concept notes on events and entertainment. So
how to run events, and I meet a number of people that always struggle with event proposals, brand proposals. So just comment below and tell us what you want. What would you need from us Maverick professionals to do for you? End of the day, we are all here to, make some money in this industry and bring value back to this industry.
But before we can dive into the serious bit of this podcast, I feel like Eli has not told us about his weekend enough.
Can I plead the fifth?
No. It's only 2 of us. Okay. So, tell us, give us a bit of detail from your weekend. Sips beer.
All I know is I should have drank a little bit more of some water. Because I swung into autopilot. That neutral get tap, man, then you.
Yeah, well, last weekend was very eventful. We had the big meeting at Thrones. We had Le Chateau branch. We had Stonehaven branch. We had. Kampala.
The guy on Friday was a buzz. It was
but there's this guy in Kampala that keeps on moving with a bell.
How is that dude?
You haven't noticed that? He moves the bell, and you see the same way we used to have whistles?
Yes.
Now you remember. See, his weekend was very heavy. Now he remembers.
Yes. The guy with the bell. It was quite entertaining because every time he rings the bell, normally, in outside countries, when you ring the bell, you're clearly buying around for the whole bar. But his ringing the bell was just
vibes. Is he a bell like a guy?
I would like to put his name up for recruitment.
You need to look for him.
I need to look for him. Yeah. Whoever you are, man, just comment and let's get in touch with you.
Leave it right there in the comment section.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to in July?
July, the financial year, one ends, another begins.
Yep.
And so I hope that there'll be more revenue for a couple of things.
Yeah.
And obviously, as a person that is doing a lot to get better, I hope that things get better.
Surely.
Yeah, the economy has been overstretched. We've been not doing so well with, it's really been struggling as a whole. So we hope that things get better this July. And obviously, usually around this time, summertime, events become even bigger.
Yeah.
Like the party people are out there. Yeah, so me being a person in the showbiz business, I really hope that people have more money to come and have fun.
I love this nation because people will always find a reason to have fun.
And they'll always look for that money to have fun.
Personally, I just feel like if we're struggling business-wise, let's get in touch with the right people to help us unlock that opportunity. A lot of us are seated on time bombs. I was talking to a friend yesterday. I won't disclose the name, but she's always talking about food, culinary. She has about 13,000 to 15,000 followers, and I'm like, yo, why don't you become a food critic? Like, I think this is a side hustle that can make you money, and someone's just seated on that side hustle as in it's waiting to blow. And I'm like,
do you think that's
let's have a conversation.
Do you think that's a thing that that Ugandans can receive or welcome very well? Food critics, is it even a thing? Because you're going to walk into a restaurant and you're telling them, this is not kawa, this is not kawa, this is not kawa. Like, all this baby is telling us is that our things are not kawa.
I'm going to tell you, criticism, I remember, no offense, but I remember when Molecule took some major backlash on their lasagna and their services and the way they were doing things.
I mean, look at what happened. After. Look at what happened to King Kafunda. Started as a food business, I think went a bit into the beer as well, then went into a DJ, JBL speak at some point. And people came out on the internet saying, no, you can't be doing this. We usually come to eat food. Why are the lights off? Why is there no food? And there are no more anymore. So critics are a very good thing, but how ready are we as businesses
to take that criticism and improve from that? Like as I was saying, Molecule improved, like heavily improved, because first of all, they already had the experience to go with, but there were certain things that were lacking. And when someone came out to point those out, immediately there was a spark in change. They've got a better mixologist. They've got, they're doing things that are relevant, that are appealing to their consumer market. And look at them now, it's always positive, dependent on how one person takes feedback. But yeah, that's it from me, man.
So, I mean, what you have to, honestly, you guys, you see, it takes a lot for us to come here every other day and give you this content.
Yeah, and just speak to you.
And for you to listen to us. It's a lot of work. However, we're very thankful. 4 episodes down the road, a whole month, and the reception is very good on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on our personal WhatsApps, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. Guys, I just want to give you a round of applause. And give him a round of applause.
Man.
Please do.
Let me give you a round of applause. We'll go with that for now.
Thank you so much. And we'll keep keeping you entertained. Today we're at CNA rooftop bar right in Zambia, just behind the Arena Mall. And we're in Kampala, the city of 7 hills. I don't know which hill. Is it a hill?
And Zambia should be one of the hills in Kampala.
Don't lie on a public platform. Don't lie.
All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, follow at Eliakim, Eli the consultant, Mr. Barasha, follow Maverick UG. Where should we go next? Like, comment, let us know. CNA Rooftop Lounge, thank you for the space, thank you for the time. It's Friday, just drink responsibly, take some water, grab a beer, chill with a friend, and have a good time. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in, yeah? We appreciate you all. I think we're done for today, man.